just restarting it now. That's cool. That's cool that you control the German FIR. That's pretty cool. We're in Canada. Okay, we're back on YouTube live as well. So there we go. Back on YouTube live. Hopefully people will come back. I hope. Alright, so how many people do we have on Twitch? Okay, we have 9 people. Okay. 11 people. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Okay, so I just restarted the YouTube Twitch. Looking first to join. Nice. Thanks for coming back, guys. Yeah, thanks for coming back into the YouTube stream. Sometimes, okay, the reason they restarted, sometimes the algorithms don't pick it up too well, so I just kind of refresh it, you know. It's
Force 3480, what's your indicated airspeed in descent?
I know I'm streaming at the wrong time probably. Okay, Rouge 106. Yeah, we'll probably sim brief is down. So because sim brief is down, we had to manually configure everything. So yeah, Rebel AV, yes. Oh, you're in Montreal. That's amazing. Montreal is awesome. Okay, so let's take a look at the fuel pumps. Okay, we have 0 on the center.
Exit 604, cleared the RNF Yankee, runway 20 approach, Adlar transition.
Yeah, here we go. I think we got to do that. Yeah. So yeah, Montreal. What's your favorite booth at the Flight Sim Expo? I think the favorite booth would be the wing control, the wing. So that would be my favorite booth. Moza Sim is very nice. Yeah, but Moza Sim is amazing. So I'm their content creator for 6 months. So I get to feature some of their product, not all of them, but some of them. So yeah, Moza has been pretty cool. They send me some stuff, so it's been great. I like Moza. But my favorite booth is wing control. So also known as wing. Lots of manual planning, which is a nightmare. Oh yeah, man. So I grabbed my routes from FlightAware. So I searched the real world routes, and then I estimated the fuel and everything. What's on the iPad? So iPad, okay, let me show you. Let me show you what's on the iPad. It's a great question. So let me just get rid of the Canadian charts first. Okay, so what I have on my iPad is my ForFlight app. So that's the app that I use for real world flying. And right now it shows that we're halfway into Calgary. So we got about 25 minutes, roughly 25 minutes until we land. So this is the app that I use to fly the real planes, small planes that is. And what I like about it is that gives me the real weather and things like that, and it connects to the sim, and it provides the best accuracy when it comes to location. And of course we have these staffs, you know, MOS procedures and all that stuff. Like I have all the Canadian charts, for example, taxi charts from Air Canada, because I do have the paid subscription, but I don't suggest you guys use it because it is expensive and Navigraph is sufficient to be used there. So that's the app. That's the app that I use. So there you go. Okay, company message. Let's take a look at the company message. Let's do that. So the ATSU, let's see if we have any ADC that's required. Let's go to Phoenix Ops. Yeah, no ADC required. Keep on. ForFlight. Yes, it's ForFlight. Yeah, ForFlight.
Zulu Bravo, descend 5,000.
ForFlight. Let's send it in the chat, just so that's easy. ForFlight. Okay, so let's contact Edmonton Center on 135025. Edmonton Center, good evening. Rouge 106, flight level 270.
Rouge 106, Edmonton Center, good evening. Squawk 0707.
0707 Rouge 106. Yeah, and let's ident, just in case. When are you doing 757? Well, once it gets released. We will get the 757 from Bluebird. Oh my god, guys, I tried it at...
Rouge 106 identified. Thanks. Information Alpha in Calgary. Expect runway 17 right.
Expecting ILS 17 right. Information Alpha Rouge 106. Thanks so much. Okay, there we go. 17 right. And does it cost money? Yes, for flight is expensive, man. That's why I don't suggest it. 17 right. Mission Alpha. And that's going to be IGVAP 7, and we've got the same transition. NORAD, right? NORAD transition, yes.
November
NORAD.
737 Zulu Bravo, cleared the RNAV Zulu, runway 20 approach, full gap transition.
Cleared RNAV Zulu, 20 approach, full gap transition.
Hotel Lima Whiskey identified, thanks.
Okay, so ILS 17 right. Let's get the charts.
Hotel Lima Whiskey, information Alpha in Calgary. Do you have a preference between runway 17 right, 17 left?
I'm set up for 17 right now, if possible.
Oh, nice. People are messaging me like, are you that guy from TikTok? Right, that's funny. Angelic voice there.
And Cam Force 3480, descend 5,000.
Roger, 5,000, 3480.
Awesome. All right, so we do have some turbulence, guys. Oh man, that's not good. Okay, so arrival. We've got IGVAP 7, arrival 17 left in the center. So let's put that in, start that one. And then we have this ILS 17 right, 17 right. ILS 17 right. This one. So that's the one we're going to use for Aviation Tech Talk. How's it going? Good to see you. I remember my flight instructor recommended to buy before you do check ride. Absolutely. It's like a must, man. If you're going to do your check ride or your flight test, you got to get the flight because it saves so much time for you when you plan stuff. And so you should always calculate it yourself because they're going to quiz you on that. But it gives you all of the right headings and things like that. So, you know, when you do come to the actual oral portion of the exam, it's called, then you'd be able to fully explain what you've calculated yourself, and then you can kind of cross-check with FliGht. FliGht gives you everything, drifts and, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, finally you can join. Awesome. Yeah, good, doing good. So we have Robbins following us as well. That's amazing. So what is the CPL? CPL is a commercial pilot license, and instrument rating, I'm working on it.
106, when ready, descend 14,000. Calgary altimeter 2927.
2927. When ready, descend 14,000. Altimeter 2927. Rouge 106. 2927. Yes, 2927. Okay, cool. So 14,000 when ready. We can actually start descending right now. I think we should be okay. Yeah, let's do that now. There we go. We're pretty much ready to descend. So we've got a bit of a turbulence going on. We're getting ready to land. Oh, hopefully you can beat me in. Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, you're flying with us. Awesome, man. That's amazing. Good. Cheers, man.
OS at 168, when ready, descend 14,000, Edmonton altimeter 2921.
You're the WestJet?
When ready, descend 14,000.
Hotel Lima Whiskey? Okay, gotcha. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, thanks for a message, man. Thanks for a message. And are you, what are you flying right now? Because it looks like you just used your registration, right? So, you're going to join Air Force? Okay, oh, that's cool. Okay, now I have to do more missions. Should I do... oh, TBM? Okay, nice. TBM is pretty cool. It's good. TBM 9. That's awesome. All right, so we're descending now, and look at all that turbulence. All right, so constraints. Let's just take a look at the constraints. So we do have some terrain over here. So let's take a look at that. So yeah, we do have the restriction at Amito at 14,000. So we're good for the elevation. We're going to be closer to the mountains. We're descending. So yeah. Aviation and Tech Talk. Yo, you're flying to my home airport? Awesome. Yeah, we're flying to Calgary, man. Calgary is awesome. And Cal WDC, thanks for following on Twitch. Appreciate you. And Mr. Gamer, hello. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're now going to be landing in Calgary. We're flying Rouge 106 to Calgary. So thanks for your support and welcome. And just don't forget, we are live on Twitch. And on Twitch, you get the perfect 2K streams. If you want to see the best quality and even pimples on my face, then you gotta watch Twitch. It is really good, man. Like I'm surprised they allow me to stream in like 2K quality. So I got into a beta, so I'm like, yeah, now we're gonna do Twitch because 2K is amazing, man. Streaming in 2K. This is 2020, so it's not 24, it's 2020. Do you do GA ops? Yeah, GA ops will happen. I'm gonna be most likely partnered with Virtual Fly, and we will do a lot of the. So I'm gonna have a lot of good gear, and I'm gonna be actually working on my IFR rating together with you guys. So yeah, goated. Oh, for sure, man. 2020 is the best. I think for GA stuff, we'll probably start flying the 2024 because it is now much better. But for airlines, of course, it's it's obviously the 2020, at least for now. So yeah, the GA ops will happen, and I'm a real world pilot.
168, 1 April. Advice
Yes.
on approach you're planning.
I am just a PPL, so I have a private pilot license. I fly the DA40, and if you guys want to see like my flying videos, you can just go to my Instagram and you'll see it. Okay, cool. So enter destination data. So we're gonna go into perf. So we've got Calgary ATIS information alpha, and
Edmonton Center, WestJet 168 would like the
let's
RNAV Zulu
configure everything.
20.
Yeah, DA40, man, I love DA40.
Not a problem. Thanks very much. For
Yeah, DA20 is
16.
the best to learn on because
sorry,
you can do
168.
spins. But yeah, DA40 is like, I'm in love with DA40. 27. Yeah, it's my favorite airplane. I will now, like, I once I went DA40, I'm like, I can't fly anything else, man. I just can't. Just cannot. All right, we got 210 at 6. And our DA40, by the way, just got hangared. So I'm going to be moving it to a hangar tomorrow. Today was a freezing rain. I was supposed to move it today, but I didn't go. So I decided to stream. I don't usually stream it this time, but
maintain. I think the
I
Rouge
decided
will
to do it.
overtake you, and then we'll bring you in behind.
oh, Rouge will
Okay, yeah,
overtake
I
you,
was gonna
Robbins.
draw on my afterburn, but it's okay. Sounds good, thanks.
Louis will overtake you, bro.
So if you
I'm
think
sorry.
you can stay ahead of him, give her. Speed is at your discretion.
Speed us.
I
Oh,
said speed at my discretion. No telling me what.
let's see. Robin's gonna beat us in. That's awesome. I love that.
Hotel Lima Whiskey with the
Okay, so-
complex. Expect staggered descent, so when ready, descend.
3755,
flight level
3755.
230.
All right, Robbins, you're gonna beat us. Looks like we're at 340 for now. And oh wow, look at that! Look at that crazy turbulence as we're coming into Calgary. Your flight school owns a P1 to P210s. Sick, nice. How do I find you on Twitch? So just to follow this link. And it's the Flight Streamer Live. That's the handle. Unfortunately, the Flight Streamer handle was taken.
Now, 1.3.
Oh.
G'day.
So yeah.
Roger, tower now for 10-4-3480.
The red nav.
See ya.
Clear rad nav.
Okay.
Okay, so it's got control.
You
M
have
Talone,
control.
thanks for
I have
following Twitch.
control.
She got 5080. Oh, congrats. I'm so happy with my 5090, man. So happy with it. I almost sold a kidney for that one, if you know what I mean. It was pretty bad. It's crazy how lucky I got when I got it, but it was expensive, man. See, everything to make sure that the content is the best quality. I never told my wife how much was it. She's not even here. Good. So Cessna that ain't gonna kill you is what the.
Westjet 168, descend 7,000. Edmonton, altimeter 2921.
All right, thanks you guys. Thanks
This
you
says,
guys for your love on
7,168.
Twitch.
Westjet 168.
We're gonna be landing shortly. And oh wow, the quality looks really good on Twitch. That looks really good. That looks really good. Where's Bump? It's a good question actually. I think we are. I think it's somewhere here. Hot Springs. I don't see it. Is it near Calgary? I think it is. Kelowna. Yeah, we passed by Kelowna. That probably could be Banff actually. I just don't have it on my flight for some reason. Lake Louise. Yeah, that's Banff. Yeah, Lake Louise is over there. That's awesome. Oh man, I gotta. Yeah, glad to hear it to your left and then behind you. Nice. Yeah, I don't see anyone. All right, fantastic. Let's brief the approach. So the weather is good. Runway is dry.
06, they indicate airspeed.
We have max 717 for now. Rouge 106. And 340.
340, thanks. Hotel Lima Whiskey, descend flight level 200.
Down at 200.
Okay, 3755. 3755. And EFIS, yes. Transition level is 18,000.
Center, Alaska 238, checking back in, flight level 340, descend.
Got 2927. 2927. Oh wow, the pressure here is lower. 2927.
Stand by, I'll refile.
And that's 3755, 3755. Airport elevation is 3606, 3606. And safe changes.
Are you ready for the
Hotel Lima
arrival
Whiskey,
brief?
follow traffic
Our
330
current
knots to the
weather
left.
shows nice VFR conditions, and we've got the arrival and approach.
2020,
for
that's
guidance and
2020.
SMS for descent planning to get
Hotel
down
Lima
to the
Whiskey,
airport.
follow the
It'll be an
traffic,
ILS
maintain
approach.
330
Asher,
knots
thanks
to
for
the left.
following
Take
Twitch.
the first
Appreciate you.
available turn
Thank
and
you.
taxi to
Sorry,
the gate for
yeah, okay.
ATC
Follow
instructions.
traffic,
Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxi in. Primary
And
threat
Hotel Lima
limit
Whiskey,
weather.
descend
Any
14,000.
questions?
No questions.
Brief complete.
All right, Purge Beef complete. I have control.
I have control.
I'm using the live weather. Live weather.
Should be up there.
Yeah, but it is bumpy. Holy moly, it is bumpy.
Alaska 238, I
Seatbelt
have
signs
you now.
on.
Thanks. Information, November in Edmonton. You have the choice of 20 or 12. Let me know your preferred approach when able.
Okay, information Alpha in.
Roger, we'll take
In Calgary?
20 for Alaska 238. 20, thanks.
Okay, let's tune into approach on standby 1 to 5 decimal. No, decimal niner. 1 to 5 decimal niner. I think that's. Yeah, Lake Louise is on the left. So this is Banff, theoretically. It's dark. Yeah. It is dark because. So on I usually don't turn on real time because otherwise, on the streams it doesn't look good. So I prefer to keep the fictional time, but the weather is realistic. So weather is real. The time is not real. Yeah. And it's quite turbulent here. We got a bit of a moderate turbulence. Was Columbia Lake? Nice, Columbia Lake. Yeah, I think that might be. Yeah, Banff. Yeah, it's on the left hand side. Yes, that's where the Banff Park is. Left hand side. So there we go. Okay, let's see if
Alaska 238,
we
sorry,
have any
descend
speed
14
restrictions
south.
here.
1,000.
We have
Okay,
220,
Check.
220 here, but no speed restrictions right now. For now, we'll have 250 at the point of descent past 10,000. So there we go. But we're maintaining our 14,000 for now.
Reach 106, contact arrivals now, 125.19. G'day.
Over to our arrivals, 125.19. Good day, Rouge 106. Okay, arrivals, and then we got the tower, 118.4. Calgary arrival, good evening, Rouge 106, 14,000.
Rouge 106, Calgary arrivals, good evening. It is Alpha current, runway 17 right. What approach you planning?
And we have information Alpha would like to ILS 17 right.
Rouge 106, roger, expect ILS runway 17 right approach, maintain 14,000 for now, the Calgary altimeter 2925.
Expect ILS 17 right, maintain 14,000 for now, 2925, Rouge 106. 2925.
Calgary arrivals, howdy, good day, Golf Hotel Lima Whiskey, 16,000.
Nice, that's
14,000,
Amtalon, love that
Alpha
livery,
on
nice,
board.
nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool livery,
Golf
yeah.
Hotel Lima Whiskey, Calgary arrivals, good evening. It is Alpha's current runway 17 right, what approach are you planning?
There's Robbins. Robbins is with us. Nice.
I'm, set up
I love it when you guys fly with me. That is
for
awesome. That is amazing. I love it. Love
Hotel
it.
Lima Whiskey, no problem. Let me know when you have it. For now, maintain
How long till it lands?
14,000,
About
Calgary
10
altimeter
minutes. Yeah.
2925.
Not the...
Alright, maintain 14,000.
Okay, let's do approach checklist.
Approach checklist.
Barrow ref.
2925.
2925. Set.
2925. Set. Seatbelts.
Seatbelts are on.
On.
Minimum.
And we've got
Hotel Lima Whiskey, roger, check 17 right, you said the ILS.
3755.
3755.
Hotel Lima Whiskey, roger, expect the ILS runway 17 right.
Outer brake is medium.
Medium armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
All right, fantastic. Approach checklist completed, and we are now going to be landing in Calgary. Thanks everyone for your support. Thank you so much for. Okay, oh, we got an angry kid on YouTube. It says ew. Oh man, everything's all right with you, man.
Rouge 106, descend 8,000.
Send 8,000, Rouge 106. Hey, Daniel Danish, is everything okay, man? What's happening with you? What's happening? All right, so descent. We're gonna do 25. I think let's slow down. I think we're gonna slow down now. 8,000, yeah. Do you speak Portuguese? No. I only speak English. I can say hola if that works. Or boa notte. That's it. That's all I know. Oh. This better not be a crash. Okay. It froze for a sec. Yeah, that's fine. He's already muted. That's okay. All right, Asher, thanks for following on Twitch. Thank you guys for following on Twitch, by the way. We're streaming on Twitch in full 2K. If you guys wanna. Oh, look at that! Look at this kid. Oh man.
Rouge 106, speed restriction canceled.
Speed restriction cancelled. Rouge 106. Oh, Daniel. How old are you, man? Like, you shouldn't be on YouTube. Shouldn't be on YouTube. Should be not anymore. Yeah. So you say stupid stuff, you get banned. That's what happens. You know. Life will teach you someday. It's all right. But I like smart kids. I don't like silly kids that just come in and just start spamming for no reason, trying to get the attention. You know, it's just so stupid. You know, like, what's the point? Like, what do you achieve? Like, really? Yeah, it was just crazy vet. Hey, how's it going, man? We got some Arco's ready. Yeah.
Hotel Lima Whiskey, descend 8,000 and your speed restriction canceled.
Logan, that's awesome. Love streams, man. I'm always flying with you. Awesome. That's awesome. I know. Cami iPads. For sure. I'm from Brazil. Thank you for a good night. Good nights. I still don't understand English very well. You know what? We should fly to Brazil because Brazilian approaches are fun. So we're flying the Airbus A320. We're on our way to Calgary. We're about to land. Thanks so much for tuning in, and make sure you hit that like button. And appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for your support. And see, it triggers some people, and they start spamming. Maybe it's a good thing, you know? Maybe it's fun. Some people like airplanes. It's good. I like airplanes. Okay, so 10,000. So for 10,000, we're gonna. This is a video game. Yes, it's not real. See, I can teleport to the passenger seat. And look at that. I can even play with our signs. Look at this. I can turn off seatbelt signs. Turn them on. So no, it's not a real plane. We're flying to Calgary. We're about to land. So there's Calgary downtown on the right hand side. We're now turning left. We're descending 8,000. So time for us to turn on the magic glasses. And let's get the landing lights on. Landing lights on. And VDB Keanu, thanks for following on Twitch. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. We are now on 8,000. We're going to be activating the approach phase.
We'll be arriving at our destination.
There's Calgary right here.
There's
Calgary.
Please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk to the cabin to secure it for landing.
Let's see if it's 2020. Let's see if I'm with the 6.
Newspapers and any other items you wish to discard or may
Yeah, engines are. Yeah, they're probably.
Rouge 106, descend 6,000.
Send 6,000, Rouge 106. 6,000. Do not turn off your electronic devices. Just saying, do not. Please don't. Because otherwise you won't be able to see the stream. And there we go. We're about to land. Tray tables you can definitely stow. That you don't need them. And okay, so 210. Let's do that. 210. Yeah, let's probably slow down to 210. Yeah, we're in approach phase. Anyways, is the passenger's GSX? Yes, that's right, Levy. They're GSX. Okay, perfect. Now slowing down to 210, on down to 8,000, and we're landing on a 17 right. That's the ILS approach, and we're going to be using that to land. And thank you so much. A320, great aircraft. I want to get the A321. Yeah, A321 is also like I should also fly the A321. What do you guys think? Because I do have A321. So yeah. Greeting from Spain. Hey, España. Hola, amigo. Thank you so much. Feliz Navidad. And thanks for tuning in from España. Good to see you. By the way, I love Spain. I was even thinking to move there at one point. Spain is awesome. All right, here we go. Look at this. Calgary, Alberta. There's the airport on the right-hand side. And you can see the airports over here. That is the airport. That's where we're going to be landing. So we're gonna go left. That would be... yeah, right downwind. It'll be right downwind. And then we're going to be landing soon. So there it is. We're in S speed.
Rouge 106, fly present heading, vectors to final.
Present heading, vectors to final, Rouge 106. What is ILS? ILS is Instrument Landing System. It is the special guidance provided by the radio signals, and that's what we're going to be using to land this plane. Even though it's visual, we still prefer to use ILS, and you will see right here, this flight director, over here, this cross, will guide us, and then you'll see these kind of pink, I guess these are diamonds, right? So pink diamonds, they'll be aligned to these yellow lines, and that means we are on the actual path to land. But for now, we're going to be turning into a localizer. So what he says,
Hotel Lima Whiskey descend.
flight present heading, meaning we're flying present heading. He's going to vector us to that runway. So he's going to give us the exact turning angles to make sure that we hit the ILS approach. So there it is. Would you recommend someone wants to play this game for the very first time? Yeah, I would recommend getting Flight Simulator 2024 and just doing the flight lessons for now. Like, this aircraft is a bit too advanced, and you don't really want to get on VATSIM initially. Just Simproof is back. Oh man, that is awesome. It's about time, right? It's about time. Simproof is alive. All right, thank you guys. But we don't need it anymore. We're okay. We should be okay now. So, yes, we're in downwind. We're just flying present heading. Oops. 1 second, let me show you. Right here. That's the airport over there. And there we go. So this is called glide slope. This diamond is called glide slope, and this is the localizer. Localizer is sort of a lateral, signal, and then the glide slope is the
1,000 to go.
Check.
Is your profile, right? The gliding profile. All right, perfect. 7,000, 6,000 actually. And
Rouge 106, turn right heading 080.
right heading 080, Rouge 106. 080, right heading 080. Zero eight zero. 2,500.
Radar altimeter online.
We'll now activate the approach phase.
Check. Activate approach phase.
And we'll do flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
All right, flaps 1. And flaps are now coming to 1. We are now what's called an S speed. This is the flaps 1 speed. You can see the visible moisture. And we are about to land. We're now being vectored to the runway. So that means that they're giving us turns, the headings. Do you stream every day? Not every day. I try to stream on weekends for sure. Some of the weekdays, some of them. All right, on S speed.
Rouge 106, turn right heading 140. You're cleared to ILS. I say intercept the localizer. You are cleared to ILS runway 17 right approach.
Right heading 140, cleared ILS 17 right approach. Will report established. Rouge 106. All right, fantastic. Clear for the approach. So now we're gonna do approach and AP2. So now as we're turning the heading 140, we're now going to be relying on the localizer. And there we go. 2,200 on S speed, and we're gonna go with flaps 2 shortly. Let's do flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked.
Flaps 2. Aw, thanks Cam, I appreciate it. Okay, I need to record this landing. Okay, so we're about Rouge. Okay, so that's Rouge 106. 106. Let's start recording. Toronto Island Airport. Yeah, we'll see it at some point. I flew to it in real life. Okay, let's not slow down too much. I'm probably gonna do 160.
Hotel Lima Whiskey traffic, you're 2 o'clock in 5 miles.
Okay, we do have a bit of a crosswind.
320, same altitude.
Yeah, check that. We see them right with our 2 eyes. Hotel Lima Whiskey.
Hotel Lima Whiskey, roger. No factor, there'll be no traffic to follow.
Okay, sweet. Sounds good.
Yeah, once we intercept the glide slope, we'll probably go with... Is approach mode the same as localizer? So approach mode essentially starts to rely on a localizer, right? So once you hit the approach mode, it's going to manage the speeds for you based on your flap.
Rouge 106 traffic set, you're 3 o'clock in about 4.5 miles of TDM on downwind, no factor.
With the traffic, Rouge 106. Okay, yeah, probably. I don't want that message on the e-cams. All right, here we go. 160. Plane spot in Calgary. Are you a real pilot? Yes. Yes. I fly small planes. Sorry, everybody. We're recording this landing. We're about to land. Make sure you watch on Twitch, by the way, if you want to see the full 2K quality and everything in horizontal. But if not, just stay on YouTube. That's fine too.
Hotel Lima Whiskey flighting 080. 080.
Okay, speeds managed. Okay, glide slope's good. Gear down. And gear down.
Gear down.
Cabin crew be seated for landing. Gear down.
There's gears coming down.
Rouge 106, Tower 118.4, connect.
Over to tower 18.4, good night. Rouge 106. Perfect. Flaps 3.
Flaps 3.
Golf Juliet,
Speed check.
Hotel and Hotel back on speed for Air Canada.
Calgary.
I'd ask for a 180, but I think you're a little too big for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Calgary Tower, good evening. Rouge 106, ILS 17 right. Flaps full.
Flaps
Rouge
full.
106, Calgary Tower, hello. The wind's 230 at 13, gusting 20. Clear to land, runway 17 right.
Clear to land 17 right, Rouge 106. Oh wow, it is really windy here. Alright, let's do landing checklist.
And
Landing checklist.
ECAM memo.
Landing.
No blue.
Landing checklist completed.
Emirates 205 Super, runway 17 right. The altimeter 2925. Taxi via
All
April
right.
1 at your discretion. Juliet Romeo.
Yeah, quite a crosswind
Juliet,
right now.
Charlie, hold short, runway 17 right.
And thanks for following Twitch, guys. We are at final.
1,000.
Check.
Checked.
Calgary Tower, Canadian 400, ready for taxi.
Just so you know,
Canadian
there's
400,
how
runway 17
crazy
right.
I see it.
Altimeter
Notice how we're
2925.
coming in
Taxi via
sideways.
April
Okay, I'm
1
gonna
at your
fly
discretion.
manually now.
Golf, Juliet, Charlie, hold short, runway 17 right.
Even at my discretion, taxi via Golf, Juliet, Charlie, hold short, 17 right, Canadian 400.
Wind check 23915. So we are gusting 20. Checked. So red to white.
Tower Air Canada 103, coming back at apron. Air Canada 103, roger, thanks. Can I get you to hold? Yeah, hold there is fine. I've got traffic coming left to right.
100 above.
Check.
I'm good holding right here. Air Canada 1.
Minimums.
Continue.
Continue.
Check.
Calgary Tower, Air Canada 128, information Bravo, requesting IFR clearance to Edmonton as filed.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Air Canada 128, Calgary Tower, hello. I don't have a flight plan on file for you. Can you just double check your call sign?
There we go. Bit of a crosswind.
Spoilers. Reverse green.
wow, it's quite a gust right there. There we go.
Super, just give way to the A320 on Golf.
Give way to the A320 on Golf, number 205.
Air Canada 128,
70 knots.
I have your flight plan on file now. Clearance request copied. Stand by. I'll call you back.
Manual braking.
Cairo, telling Whiskey, final ILS. Charlie Golf Hotel Lima Whiskey, continue approach. I'll expect late landing clearance. Alright, so I'll expect late landing clearance.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a ground effect there,
Rouge
yeah.
106, welcome to Calgary. Vacate left without delay, and when ready, request parking.
Left without delay, we'll request parking at Charlie 3, Rouge 106. Yeah, given the conditions, it was alright. It was alright. Okay, let's, let me just quickly figure out the parking.
Charlie Golf Hotel Lima Whiskey, the wind's 230 at 13, gusting 20. Clear to land, runway 17 right. Clear to land, 17 right, Hotel Lima Whiskey. Thank you. Rouge 106, left turn Charlie, and stay parking.
Ladies and
I'll
gentlemen,
left on Charlie. Stand by, please, for parking. Rouge 106.
seatbelts fastened until the captain
Yeah, I
has
think
turned
I
off
need
the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is
see.
parked safely at the
Calgary
gate.
Tower with jet
Will be your
195
indication
with
and
information
signal
Bravo,
cabin gapping
requesting
belongings
IFR
to
clearance
depart.
to Victoria.
We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate you.
WestJet 195, clearance request copied. Your number.
Yeah, I think we're probably gonna do 55.6. Calgary Tower Rouge 106 would like gate 56.
Rouge 106, roger. You can make a left turn Charlie, cross for runway 29 to join Golf, and hold short of Juliet for now.
Cross runway 29, then Golf and hold short Juliet for now. Rouge 106. Yeah, go.
That works.
Yeah, we'll watch the replay. That was
Air Canada 103.
a bit of a
Have you
a bit of a
you
gusty
got your
landing.
clearance now, have you?
It was gusting to 2-0 with a crosswind, so you know. Yeah, the 2020 flaring characteristics on this plane is a bit interesting, but we will watch the replay to see how it looked out from the outside. Okay, so
Calgary Tower, Canadian 400,
we're gonna go
holding short,
to gate
17
56.
right.
So we're gonna go to the gate.
Canadian 40.
We're going
line up and wait for
to
17 right.
Awesome, wait.
disembark,
400.
debrief, and then we will then
Air Canada 103, are you ready for taxi?
watch the recording.
Okay, apologies. I think I got my sequence here wrong, but you've got your clearance down to Seattle, correct?
No, we can actually, if you want, do that again. I didn't realize that you were asking. I didn't see my clearance in Seattle.
Okay, roger. Charlie Golf Hotel Lima Whiskey, where are you
After
parked
landing
today?
checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Correction, Sunwet.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
All right. That's a good
Hotel Lima
practice.
Whiskey,
Yeah,
Roger,
it's a
you
good
can
practice
make
for
a
sure.
left turn Alpha, and then, sorry, which apron is that?
I should do in the Diamond, the plane that I fly in real life. It would be pretty cool to practice.
By Millionaire. Oh, right. My apologies.
Millionaire,
okay,
nice.
We'll make a right turn Alpha, cross runway 29, and then the apron is at your
What
discretion.
sensory are you using? What do you mean sensory?
It's right turn Alpha, cross 29, and apron my discretion Alpha. John Whiskey, thank you so much for thanks for flying. Break. Canadian 400, airborne contact Calgary departures.
Yeah, we're gonna hold short Juliet.
9. The wind is 230 at 13, gusting 20. Clear for takeoff runway 17.
Why? What's
right.
up?
Have a good flight.
What was wrong? We safely landed. We didn't damage the plane.
Thanks for the help tonight.
How to have working co-pilots? It's called FS2 crew for Fenix.
Departure,
So this lady right here. So what do you guys have? 0 out of 10 for this landing? What is it?
Air Canada 128. Do you have a?
We will watch the replay.
We can get the IFR clearance.
We'll watch the replay. I'm not happy about this landing. I gotta admit, I'm not happy about it. But at least we didn't
Air
damage
Canada
the plane.
128. Yeah, I have got your clearance now.
And
Advisory
you know the nose
yeah,
wasn't
sorry,
lowering
Air
as well.
Canada
But we did have the
copy.
spoilers.
Air Canada
and
128 is cleared to the Edmonton airport by the Stampede 2
Spoilers
departure.
were armed and
Planned
things like
route,
that, so that was
departure runway 17 right, squawk 3640.
10 out of 10, really?
Edmonton via 72 departure flight plan en route, runway 17 right.
It would be so funny if you flew your plane in sim. Oh yeah, I did fly
Air
it.
Canada 128, the readback is correct.
I think the Diamond
Bravo
DA40
current,
on the sim is
at your discretion. Call
amazing.
me back
From
to taxi.
cows, I think it's the most amazing airplane ever because. Oh, it's whizzing windy landing. Oh, cheers. Yeah, I had to kick the plane back into. We'll watch the replay. So if you're.
123, stand by. Break. WestJet. Actually, Emirates 205 Super. Line up and wait. Runway 17
Yeah,
right.
there's something called steer to next to.
Line up and wait.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the tiller from wing control, so we'll get that. Once we get that, I'll be taxiing with the tiller.
WestJet 195. I have your clearance. Advisory to copy.
7 out of 10. That's a good rating. That's a good rating.
WestJet 195. You're cleared to the Victoria
Well,
Airport
setup.
via the
Cheers.
Stampede 2 departure.
Oh
Flight
wow,
plan
you guys
route,
are so
departure
nice.
runway 17 right,
9.2,
squawk
7.
3557.
HDB, appreciate it, man.
Clear to
Appreciate it.
Victoria Valley, Stampede 2 departure, runway 17 right.
And get back to the central line.
557 for WestJet 195.
WestJet
You're gonna
195,
hold short
the readback
Juliet.
is correct. Information Bravo current. Push and start is at your
Yeah,
discretion. Call me
there's the
back to taxi.
Juliet.
We'll call a taxi for WestJet 195.
Air Canada 103, I have your clearance. Advisory to copy.
I'm ready to copy.
Okay, Air Canada 103, you're cleared to the Seattle airport by the Stampede.
Wow,
2
so many
departure,
people.
Lakeland
Look at
Road,
that. So many people
departure
are
runway
online.
17
That's
right,
awesome.
squawk 3554.
Oh, there's a plane turning around. I'm using my rudders, but yeah, wing control will be releasing a tiller. They will be releasing a tiller. So yeah. Okay.
Air Canada 103, the readback is correct. Information Bravo.
By the way, I
current.
appreciate you guys
We'll call you back
subscribing
in
on YouTube. Don't forget about the Twitch as well. We're trying to grow our Twitch channel. Sky High Cowboys, yes.
And Rouge 106, apologies, it's been a little hectic since Simbrief came back online. Can you say again the gate?
Oh, no problem. That'll be gate 56 for Rouge 106.
Rouge 106, roger. You can continue ahead on Gulf. Gate 56 should be off to your right on the apron 1 there.
Fantastic. We'll continue right on Gulf and gate 56. Thanks so much, Rouge 106. All right, there we go.
Emirates 205 Super, airborne contact.
Awesome. Jester Plays 808. Thanks for following. 808. That's a.
Clear for takeoff from a
Isn't that a that's a drum machine, right? 808. Roland 808. That's awesome. All right, here we go. The gate number is 56. We're just gonna show me the spot. Here we go. Yeah, it should be off the right. Yeah, perfect.
Air Canada 8138.
Who else wants this guy as your pilot? Well. As well, like a private pilot? I fly the small planes. I just don't fly the big ones. Alright, Pilot Jisoo, thanks for following Twitch. Appreciate you.
WestJet 103 is pretty protected.
What is used to steer in taxway real open? Exactly.
Okay, WestJet 103.
Yes.
I've got someone coming in on Golf just now, so
So co-pilot name again is the FS2 crew, so it's FS2
stand by WestJet 103.
crew. That's
Air
the
Canada 8138. Were you looking for IFR?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were looking for IFR.
All right.
And then we have Bravo.
Pilot says, how do you know configure wing
Okay,
throttle?
Thanks for Bravo. You're cleared to the Edmonton Airport by the
I haven't done it yet,
route.
so I might do it. So you just need to turn off the detent. That's what you got to do, and then you need to map it in PMG 737.
Stampede 2
So,
departure.
I think it's all about mapping.
17 right and squawking.
Tupolev 154, really? Yeah, that's a crazy airplane.
38.
I know Russian, so I might be able to fly it eventually, but yeah, it is a crazy airplane.
Push at discretion, call for taxi, Air Canada.
Okay, there it is. There's our spot.
WestJet 103, give way to the A320 coming in on Golf, runway 17 right.
What do you do to stop sound of autopilot disconnect? On so on the 737, you double click the button, the disconnect button. On Airbus, you just need to click it once and then you just go like, there's going to be 3 beeps. But on 737, hit disconnect and hit it again. That will mute your alerts. That's how you do it. Okay, taxi light off. And Illusion 96. Oh yeah, that's another interesting airplane.
Charlie, hold short, runway 17 right.
All right, here we go. Just parking our little Rouge A320.
Air Canada 103, runway 17 right. Altimeter
C10 has 3 engines, yeah.
Apron 1 at your discretion. Golf, Juliet, Charlie, hold short, runway 17 right.
Miss Pix, thanks for following on Twitch. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Miss Pix. Appreciate it. Thank you for your support. All right, here we go. We're about to park at the gate now. There we go. There's our gate.
And,
we'll do a quick debrief and then we will watch the recording of how we did it, how we did our landing.
Arctic 1588, Calgary Tower, IFR.
Oh, sweet. So Miss Pix asked the perfect question. Once again, let me park the plane. I'll answer your question in just a second. It's a great question. I love it.
Tower, Air Canada.
So there's 2 add-ons that you need for that. 2 add-ons. For the turbulence and for the camera shakes.
Air Canada 128, runway 17 right.
I love these questions. These are perfect questions.
Apron 1 at your discretion. Golf,
so 9,
Juliet, Charlie,
7,
hold short, runway 17 right.
Alright,
okay, yeah, there it is.
17 right.
Anyways,
apron
okay,
1,
so let's shut down the engines.
Juliet, Charlie, hold short, runway 17 right. Air Canada 128.
No. Please do ask questions. That's fine. So basically, you need 2 add-ons. First one is called Chase Plane. So Chase Plane is this one. It's got camera movements and things like that. So it automatically gives you that whole cinematic and camera movement. The next one that you'll need is called Real Cat Turb. areas global. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you what it looks like.
Just confirm that's the.
It's interesting. Right,
to
so
the
it's
west of Alpha.
this one.
Just to the west of Alpha and north of Juliet.
Yeah, basically it's this one. I'm gonna show you this one.
Roger, and we could both.
You can make a screenshot. So
Pretty much, yeah. I just can't.
it's
say
this
that.
add-on. Basically, this one injects the real turbulence. I'm gonna write you in the chat. So that's real turb cat areas global. This gives you like the best turbulence on the sim. However, one thing about the real cat areas, if you fly the iFly 737,
Station calling. I didn't catch the call. Plan. Say again.
then it tends to screw up with your controls. So like on Fenix it works well, but it also kind of screws up with the flaring characteristics. Maybe I should turn it off when I'm landing, because it does gives me a bit of that float, extra float. So we'll do that. All right. So let's request. The deboarding passengers are now deboarding. So yes, Twitch, Instagram. Yes, I'm on VATSIM right now. Are you gonna fly again? No, we're gonna watch the landing and then that's it. I'm gonna call it a day. Mr. Zot, thanks for following on Twitch. You said I was gonna fly in Northern Lights Tuesday event, but SimBrief went down. Yeah, so
St. John Airport by
the reason why we still flew is we did it all automatically. By the way, what's going on?
Already cleared to the St. John's Airport via the Stampede 2 departure
Yeah,
flight
we
route.
just shut it down. Okay, that's good.
Box
Where are we
3616
going? We just arrived, so.
Arctic 1588, the readback.
All right, let's do the parking checklist.
Start is at your discretion. Call me back to taxi.
Perfect. Yeah, you're gonna love that add-on, but just be careful with
Parking
it.
brake or chocks.
Set.
Engines.
Engines are off.
I have your clearance
Off.
advisory to copy.
Wing lights.
Wing lights off.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Fuel pumps are off.
Off.
Parking checklist completed.
Parking checklist complete. And by the way, for those of you guys on Twitch, I'll show you my setup. So this is the overhead panel that I'm using. I'm still using a physical overhead panel. So if you want to see the review of it, it's on the YouTube video. Okay, cool. So that's what it is. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say goodbyes to our lovely controllers. I don't know. I think he's too busy. Yeah, he's too busy. Yeah, we'll just disconnect. Yeah, we're just gonna disconnect. So when SimBrief was down, what I did is I went into Flight Aware, and then I found the exact route of an exact real airplane today flying from Vancouver to Calgary, and I took the route. I plotted it in the flight plan on VATSIM. So if you go to VATSIM and you create a flight plan, you just do that. Let's see if I can project that to you. Let me see. Let me see if I can do that. Just so you know what we did. Hold on, where's that? Where's that OBS? OBS, where is it? Oh my goodness, I can't even load it anymore. Anyways, so I took one of my previous flight plans so that I could grab the data for the A320, like all of the transponder settings and things like that. So, and then they just plot the route. I calculated the fuel. It was roughly around 10,000 pounds, roughly around there. You can find calculators online. And then I just filed the flight plan. That's pretty much it. That's what I did. Okay, Mystic says, I've been stressing on watching YouTube videos, still can't figure out, which is really disappointing. On the 320 using the studio, I put departure and arrival and stuff, but my autopilot isn't following the route. Nothing is showing up in the cockpit screens. That's fine. You gotta watch our streams more because I go through that. So the route that you put, so let's say if I want to fly another route, let's say if I want to go back to Vancouver. So what I do is I go here. So let's say CYYC. So that's where we are, / CYVR. You should actually use SimBrief. SimBrief will give you everything. So let's say if I want to do that from and to, and then what you go into the flight plan, and that's where you configure, right? So you configure your departure, you select your runway, you select your departure, and then once you select your departure, you can quickly just go like next waypoint, and then you set up your waypoint, right? For example, you're going to go to NORAD. You say NORAD. So once you go, you select that next waypoint, and then you click insert, it will automatically draw that waypoint for you. So if you go into here, right, like you can see it. Yeah, see NORAD. It's not activated. It's kind of shaded, but it will be activated once the flight plan is good to go. And if you want to double check, you can just go to the plan. Like you could switch the the EFIS mode to plan, right? This one to plan. I have a physical one, and then you can double check. You can cycle through your waypoints, and then you can double check, right, what your waypoints are. And make sure you to tune into the streams, and I thoroughly explain everything that I do. And do you have to write all the waypoints? No, you don't. You go through SimBrief. So, okay, now that SimBrief is online, you just go into SimBrief. You need to get Navigraph charts, and that's what's going to give you the, the up-to-date charts and information. So let's say I want to go to new flight. So, okay, let me show you real quick. So SimBrief, for example, let's say I want to fly from here to Vancouver. So what I do is I go Rouge, right? Rouge, then 107, because we flew 106. We're going to depart from Calgary, CYYC, to CYVR. We're going to Vancouver, back to Vancouver. And what else? You just need to do is just select your aircraft. So that'll be your A320. And then in this case, I have the actual Fenix simulations profile loaded. So that's CFM engines. You select that. And then over here, you could configure additional things like fuel factor. If let's say if it's a busy event, you kind of want to do +5. And then over here, you select what units you want. So Air Canada flies pounds. It's an IFR flight. And what it's going to do, it's automatically going to give you the routing. See, it gives you the routing. So then what you need to do next is you need to generate it. So once you generate it, and then you need to file the flight plan with VATSIM if you're flying with VATSIM. If you're not flying with VATSIM, you just generate that. And here comes the cool magic that the Fenix A320 has. Now that you've created a flight plan, you go into EFB, and you go into the Fenix page, and you go to My Flight, and then you tap Import. So see, now I've imported this specific flight plan right here. So you have your weather, you have your departure arrival, and all that stuff, and you have your route, most importantly, right? So this is your route. So you have this these coordinates direct BOTAG, Booth and Canuck 6. So typically what ends up happening is if you're using VATSIM, they'll give you the exact departure, and then you put that in. If not, you could just probably, I think, use Calgary 4 or something like that. Now, here comes another cool trick. So now that you've loaded it here, on your MCDU, you go into MCDU menu, you go into the ATSU, and then AOC menu, and then you initialize it here. You're going to do flight init, and you initialize the data. It will then load your SimBrief flight plan. See how it's all loaded? You don't need to put it in. And then you go to init, initialization page, and then you just, okay, I have to clear this. I think I need to reinitialize. Okay. I'm curious how I could, maybe I can clear this. No? Okay. I can't, eh? Because I already put that in. Okay, so... Okay, how about this? I could just probably reset it, because you don't want to. Yeah, you don't. Once you done your init here, usually it will say the init. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, CYVR. Probably it should give you the full flight plan. There's a way to reset it. So let's see. Hold on. Now I want to reset it. You guys know how to reset it? Because okay, great stream today. You don't want to watch the replay? Anyways, what I'm trying to say is init. If you don't type anything manually, you will automatically be able to initialize it from here, and once you initialize it, all your waypoints will be there, and then you'll be able to select your departure right through your through a menu. So departure runway and then departure route. Anyways, that's it. I think we did well today. Thanks everybody. Not on the tablet. 1 second. I'm going to show you guys what we did today. So quick debrief. Let me just show you the iPod. I think the fly-by-wire has Team Brief port too. Yes, it definitely does. So you don't need to buy SimBrief. All you need to do is buy the Navigraph, and it will give you the SimBrief access. And also get Fenix A320. Fly-by-wire 320 is okay, but the Fenix is the best, and it will give you less headaches. All right, so what did we do today? We flew from Vancouver, from British Columbia, all the way to Calgary. So we were here, taxied Lima 6, departed 08, right, and we flew through a whole bunch of mountains, and we had a lot of turbulence, and then we were nicely vectored to an ILS of 17, right? Courtesy of the VATSIM controllers from Calgary, thanks to the Northern Light Tuesdays event, and to all the VATSIM controllers that were able to do this for us. These are the real people. They vector us in and all that stuff. And we landed successfully 17 right. It was a bit of a gusty wind, so we took all this length, I think it's like 8,000 feet, to Charlie 3 and then taxied all the way here, right? So then golfed onto the stand number 53. And that's pretty much, or 56. And that's it. That's what we did today. That's as far as the brief goes. And now the last thing that we're going to do is going to watch the replay. We're going to see how we did, if we did well or not. And you guys be the judges of how we did. Okay? So let's disconnect the jetways and let's reset the position. And let's get this aircraft into the state of replay. Okay, so let's activate that. Okay, so I'm going to turn on all the lights. Strobes, beacons, nav log lights on. Okay, seatbelts are on. Very good. And there comes the engines. You could hear the engine start. Replay time, yes! And look at all this smoke. Replay time! Replay time! We're almost at 52,500 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support. It is going to be a long way for us to get to 100,000, but it is what it is. You know, growth is always all about patience, right? So, and I appreciate you guys following me on and subscribing on YouTube and following on Twitch. It really means a lot. So thank you. So let's load. Bruh, it's not good. What's not good? Okay, let's load the replay. All right, so first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna watch the replay from the passenger view, and we'll see how passengers experienced it first, and then we'll see it from the outside. Does that sound good? Well, I hope it is. Let's go ahead and do that. Woo, let's teleport. Let's teleport all the way to the replay. Here we go. So plane is now initializing, and look how cool the Calgary looks from here. It's all this industrial area and there's highways and things like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and fast forward to this to the final approach. Okay, let's just maybe go back a bit. Oh, you wish you tuned earlier? Yeah, that would be nice, because I explained how to set up the MCDU without SimBrief, actually. It was interesting. All right, as you can see, there's a bit of a crosswind. So yeah, we were coming down with a crosswind, and it was not pretty because of the gusting wind. So it was a crosswind plus the gust up to 20 knots. And because I'm running this app that does the turbulence, we actually did have a bit of that ground effect, which is yeah, not pleasant, right? So let's see how we did. Yeah, Costco. Yeah, don't buy PCs from Costco. I don't think you should. Although they do have the good return policy. You should build your PCs. All right, here we go. Coming down, and there it is. And there we go. I think it was smooth, but do you think you had to get into real A320 emergency you properly landed? I wonder how sim knowledge crosses over. So, I love the question too. This is a great question because I did fly the Level D simulator. And I went into a real Air Canada Level D sim, the A330 sim with a A330 captain. And first of all, we did the full flight with him. I was the first officer there. And then he did give it to me afterwards, after he went through his training. And I said, well, yeah, give me that scenario. Let's say I come in, don't tell me anything. Let's see if I can land it. And I was able to land it. Probably also because I do fly in real life. And the Level D sim, I gotta tell you, it's absolutely nothing that you experience at home. This thing moves and you feel the heaviness of the sim. It's insane. I was mind blown how realistic it felt. It really felt like it was terrifying. I gotta admit, I was a bit terrified when I flew that thing. Your mind kind of believes that you're flying the big A330. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's see from the outside. Now this is the ultimate, moment to see how good the landing was or how bad it was. Yeah, it's awesome, right? It is awesome. Yeah, so if you want to be like a real pilot, it's a nice platform for you to kind of get into aviation, flight simulator, at home. So yeah. All right, here we go. This see like ground effect, correcting for the wind, crabbing into the wind, and there we go. There it is. And then of course using the rudder because of the gusts, right? Fighting the gusts, and there it is. It's a bit exaggerated. Like I honestly, like we had the speed brakes deployed, so this is a bit exaggerated. So let's watch it again. A bit exaggerated. Then again, it's 2020, so too strong and stable. Okay, let's see from this angle. Well, I'm gonna try to set up this MCDU. Wish me luck. Yeah, good luck. And by the way, get the wing control, the hardware MCDU. It's gonna be so much easier. So you can just use your use your hands versus the mouse. So it'd be much easier. Much easier. Okay, let's watch it again. Yeah, see, there we go. There's the rollouts, flare, ground effect because of the wind. And as soon as we touch down, I need to kick in that rudder. I should have done a lot more rudder. There it is. And now applying the reversers. A bit more rudder. Stay in the center line. And there we go. Yeah, this reminds me. I was flying on the A320 before. And we were landing. It was such a crazy crosswind that the captain almost scraped it with a wing. Scraped the landing. Scraped the runway with a wing. That was funny. Almost. So once you have those crosswind gusts, they're unpredictable. So it's never pretty, right? When you're landing with crosswinds, it's never pretty. It's not about prettiness, really. It's about safety. So in this case, we were relatively safe, I'd say. Relatively safe. All right, Jalab Live, thank you so much. Landing for our next DJ set. Yes, that's right. There we go. That's how you would see it, from the from the plane spotter view. That's it. Dashed is it. Good night. Thanks, bro. Thank you so much, Aviation Tech Talk. Appreciate you, man. Trying to see this best setup where you can fly different aircrafts. Yes. So, because I can remove this thing in the front. I can easily remove the overhead, so I can put like a Boeing overhead. I can put a yoke, right? And then I have the middle stick as well. So the setup that I have is very universal, and it's quite robust when it comes to different types of aircraft. So And I can easily remove these wing modules, right? The Airbus modules, just unscrew them and just remove them from the desk. That's it. That's it. I would definitely go with a multi-aircraft setup. Yeah, this is the multi-aircraft setup. That's why I don't want to build an Airbus cockpit, because then I'd be flying Airbus and you guys would be bored. So we'll have the Boeing time soon. The Boeing time we might start the Boeing week next week, where I'm gonna do 777, 737 MAX 8, and all these other airplanes. What's good cheap budget equipment brands? Wing Control. Wing Control is the best. Wing Control. So it's probably the best budget stuff. Yeah. Pillow greens from Aman Jordan. Wish you all happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. Thank you. Thank you, Ashraf. Appreciate it. This is the first message in the channel this year. Awesome. Awesome. Fantastic. All right. Good morning, brother. Current time in India is 9:33 a.m. Good morning, Cyber. Wishing you a lovely day ahead. For me, it's like evening. It's like 11 p.m., so I'm going to go to sleep. All right. So what's the de-icing pad? Was there Air Force One? Sparked. Huh. Interesting. In Seychelles, it's 8 a.m. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, maybe I should stream a bit later. So you guys are all, like, waking up, right? So Miss Pig says, I only have Airbus Thrustmaster Stick, no throttle quadrant. I think that's enough. Really want to begin a flight sim. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. You could start with the beginner stuff. And, you know, and then just, like, upgrade later, you know. You don't have to spend all this money. It's little by little. I started with a very basic stuff, like joystick and a bunch of pedals. That's it. That's how I started, and then it just kept piling on. And the more you do it, the more you realize, oh, I need more stuff. So, and then you get to buy more stuff. That's how this hobby becomes expensive after some time. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your support today. Thanks for following on Twitch. Just a quick reminder, if you don't mind following on Twitch for your YouTube guys. We are growing Twitch this year. We're about 1,200 now and counting. And so, of course, the vertical streams will always be on YouTube and horizontal ones will be on Twitch. So that's the way it goes. Yeah, the ground effect has nothing to prevailing winds, gusts, it's over heights, or the ground ability to your wing towards fully developed. Yes, but you still have the guts that will give you that ground effect too. So I know it's about energy distribution as well, but in this case, I'm talking about like MSFS physics. MSFS physics. When you have a crosswind, gusty crosswind, it gives you that floaty, you know, flaring characteristic. And I think it's also because I'm injecting the turbulence. That also changes the flight modeling a little bit. I know it changes it a lot in a 737 MAX 8. That's why I cannot use the real cat turb add-on when I land a 737 because otherwise the landings aren't pretty. And I think the Airbus has the same thing, same issue. So what's the best add-on do you have? Okay, I'm gonna answer this question. I'm gonna go. So I think the best add-on period is this one. It's called Parallel 42 Chase Plane. This is the one that gives you all these camera controls, right? Like, and I have them all mapped into my Stream Deck, so I can switch, right? So left, right, without having to fly through the cabin, and I can switch through these views really easily, right? So, and then I can even walk around in 2020. I can walk around the cabin if I want to. So I see I can even say hello to our lovely flight attendants, and yeah, this is the chase plane, and the chase plane gives you these types of shakes and things like that. So the best add-on, in my opinion, would be chase plane. Number 2 is probably GSX, despite the fact how crazy it is in terms of bugs. Yeah, it's the second best. So Hitman GP, thanks for following Twitch. All right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. This was Fly Streamer. Most likely the next stream will be on a weekend. I am not going to be streaming anymore on the weekdays. Yeah, so probably this Saturday we're going to be streaming next. So thanks so much for tuning in. Here comes the outro, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Cheers, everyone. Have a lovely week ahead. Thanks. And fly smart, fly safe, of course, and keep chasing the horizons. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
693, wind 2505, clear takeoff for runway 06 left. Alpha Delta Echo Tower, good morning, caution jet loss, line up runway 06 left, lane delay position 282 knots.
We've flown the route, we've touched down clean, from startup flow to landing scene. Checklist done and gates are near, but hey, before you disappear, give it a like if you felt the ride. Subscribe and join the crew worldwide. From pushback to flare, it's all right here. You're flying with Flight Streamer. Flight Streamer. Live each week with the sky so real. Join the chat, bring the landing feel. Throttle idle, but don't be gone. The next adventure's coming on. We've got the charts, the ATC, the checklist flow, and VATSIM spree. Every call out, every plan, flown like pros, that's how we stand. Whether you're sending or chasing your wings, this is where the cockpit sings. So if you smiled or learned a bit, don't forget to like, just click. Give it a like if you felt the ride. Subscribe and join the crew worldwide. Engines off, but we're not done. We're flying with Flight Streamer. Flight Streamer.
Jet 2730, wind 3307, clear takeoff
Flight
runway 06
Streamer.
Zero 05, Endeavor 4981.
Heavy Tower, good morning, line up runway 06 left.
We're going to line up 06 left for Air Canada 326.
Rouge 17